For decades, we've been hearing that hard work is the biggest factor in a person's success or failure, whether in business or any other field. We worked hard in school, got good grades, and were rewarded with approval from our elders. So naturally, we brought that same hard work mindset into the workplace. Now, don't get me wrong, hard work is important. I agree with the old saying, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing well. But here's the thing. I learned a long time ago that hard work alone is not the key to success. And if you haven't realized that yet, it's time you did. So many people have worked tirelessly for companies that ended up firing them. They poured their heart, energy, and time into jobs they thought would take them places, only to be let go or burn out, with nothing to show for it in the end. Millions of people are in that same boat, thinking that working harder will lead to a breakthrough. But here's the kicker. Life teaches us, often the hard way, that hard work isn't enough on its own. You see people around you giving everything they've got, investing in professional growth, sacrificing their time for work, yet they still get passed over for opportunities. They get their hours cut, or their boss, who just a few months ago said, "I can see you in a management position," suddenly changes their tune. Honestly, constantly trying to read the signals at work can be exhausting. I don't want you to waste your precious time stressing about what your boss thinks of you this week. There are more important things to focus on. You can't rely on others to advance your career. You have to be the one to push yourself forward. In business or in any endeavor, your success comes down to 3 things. 1, your passion for your mission. 2, your ability to take full responsibility for everything that happens to you and learn from it. 3, your sensitivity to changes in your environment and in your heart. Notice how hard work doesn't even make the top 3? That's because if someone has to tell you to work hard, something's already off about your mission or your commitment to it. When we're working on something we care about, when our work aligns with who we are, no one needs to tell us to work hard. When we love what we do, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like art. Every job has the potential to be your creative outlet, where you bring not only your energy, but also your great ideas. What matters is how you connect with the work and the energy you bring to it. If the people you work with understand you, they deserve you. If they don't, then they don't deserve you. It's that simple. You deserve a job that brings out the best in you, not just one that pays the bills. I don't want you working somewhere that crushes your spirit. Your spirit is a huge part of who you are. If you can't be yourself at work, no paycheck is worth that compromise. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad about your current job. I want to inspire you to look for something better, because you deserve more than just a paycheck. You have talents you're using at work, and probably some others that no one has even seen yet. What kind of job would allow you to use more of your talents, where you could bring more of yourself to the work? What kind of job would celebrate the parts of you that make you who you are, instead of stifling them? The idea that there's this clear separation between our real life and work life, that work is formal and stiff while home life is warm and easy, that's just an illusion. We don't have to do business in the old-fashioned, dusty way anymore. We can be human at work. We deserve to be ourselves at work, and our clients, shareholders, and colleagues deserve the best version of us, too. There's nothing about work that says it has to be rigid and boring. Work can be vibrant and energizing. It should be. People coming together around a shared mission, that's one of the strongest forces on this planet. But to experience that, we need to stop blaming other people or the world for our struggles. Saying things like, "I'm too old," or "my education isn't good enough," or "my last boss was a jerk." These are just temporary comfort for our wounded egos. We've all been there, angry and frustrated at work, blaming others. But we know deep down that when we're stuck in that mindset, we're not operating at our best. When you stop blaming others and start asking yourself, what do I really want in my life and career? That's when you gain the clarity to see the path ahead. Maybe that tough boss you had? Yeah, she was actually a great teacher. She helped you find your voice. Before working for her, Maybe you never stood up for yourself. But after dealing with her, you learned to speak your truth. It wasn't easy, but looking back, you can see that those challenges helped build the confidence and strength you needed. When you gain perspective, you see that the obstacles in your path aren't as huge as they once seemed. Sure, it'll take a little courage to overcome them, but think of the challenges you've already faced in life. You've done it before, and you can do it again. So if you've never looked at your life and career from a higher perspective, now's the perfect time. Find a quiet moment, grab a journal, and think about where you've been and where you want to go. This version keeps the core ideas, but adapts them into a more engaging, conversational style fit for a YouTube audience. Let me know if you'd like further tweaks.